Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Burt and Burger podcast, episode 132. So happy to have you beautiful folks with you today. I'm your host, Burger. With me, as always, cousin Burt, the other co-host.
Yeah.
We are Burt and Burger. Thanks for stopping by, guys. So, we got some stuff to talk about today on this lovely, lovely episode. I wanted to start by saying I have started to play a new video game on the Xbox that I got some stories I got to talk about.
Ooh, okay. Yep.
Currently Googling what the fuck the name of this game is. Okay, so the name of the game is As Dusk Falls. It's got our boy Barrick on the side, it looks like. It's not really Barrick, but it sure looks like him.
We're going to say it is, so.
Yeah. Makes us sound better.
Yeah.
I'm really good at pointing that shit out. Like, yo, we got a guy that was on our podcast that was literally in the first Red Dead Redemption game.
Uh-huh.
People are like, no way, who is it?
All
I'm
his
like, who cares?
You know his credentials better than he does.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, people are like, yo, you got an actor that was on Red Dead. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it was an NPC that has like 3 lines, but still.
But still, yeah, don't look into it. But yeah, no,
He's
super cool.
He's got more lines than we do, so.
Exactly.
Yeah. Barrick's in this game, it looks like. He looks and kind of sounds like Barrick, TBH.
Might be.
So, I've already forgot the name of the game.
As Dusk Falls, I think?
As Dusk Falls is interactive story game, which you know your boy Burger loves, where you get to choose outcomes and they affect the entirety of the game. You can have an entirely different game if you answer a question a different way.
Fuck it all up.
Kind of like real life, exactly.
Yeah.
So these are literally my favorite kind of games, the Telltale games, the Life is Strange games, and the Dark Picture games, things like that, where your choices matter, so you do have to pay attention. You can't be scratching your fucking nose all the time like Mert does here.
Yeah, I do that a lot. That gets me in so much fucking trouble.
Yeah, so this is a fun game. I've been waiting on it for a while. It's rated M, so lots of fucking in it. No, it's usually just cussing and some violence. But
I see. I
was telling Bert this, and I sent him a video. It's the art, the picture style of this game is very different. It's not like a regular art style. It's like a stop motion thing.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like I mean, have you looked into it to figure out what it's called, or
the art style? No, I have no idea. I haven't looked into it.
It's almost like a stop motion.
I was gonna say stop motion. Yeah, I don't know if I said that just now, but
maybe.
I don't know either. But yeah, it's like a stop motion thing. You guys know those picture books back when you were little kids and you'd flip your thumb down the side of it and the pages would move really fast and it looks like the pictures are literally moving.
Yeah.
And shit like that. It's like that, except take out like 50 pages in between. So when a guy's bending over to tie his shoes, you'll see him like fade into a still position of his tying the shoes, and then he fades to standing back up again. Is kind of the best way I can describe it. It sounds stupid, but I get used to it. Trust me, Bert knows I'm the one that gets caught up on little things all the time in video games, and I'm able to get past this pretty quickly. So
yeah, it's cool. They have like all the key points. Right, it's like his shoes don't just magically become tied. It's like you see him bend down and do the action.
Well, yeah, it'll
shit.
actually show certain things. Like it'll show an actual like guy setting a bottle down sometimes, and then other times it's that stop motion. My girlfriend said it's like a comic book where you're
that's
like,
what I was
from
thinking.
Panel to panel kind of thing.
Yeah,
with the voice acting in the background. So that's not what I really want to talk about. I've gotten into the game. And I had something happen.
Alrighty.
That I'm ashamed of. So, your Burger is embarrassed.
Lovely. Oh, did you cry?
No.
Oh fuck. Okay, I don't care.
That was over the third time I watched the Elvis movie, which I'll talk about again later. But
right.
So the main character's name is Vince, and I don't know what his wife's name is. don't remember.
Sure.
And let's just say her name's Karen for the sake of the discussion here. So Vince and Karen are married. Vince is like this chubby guy with a beard and everything like that. And Karen is this like skinny black chick. And they have a kid. And I don't know the kid's name either. But they're getting ready to move from California to, I don't fucking remember. Gosh, maybe this game was bad if I don't remember any of this information here.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to get out of Sacramento, though. I know that.
They're getting the fuck out of Dodge.
They're getting DF out of Dodge. They're probably coming to our home state of Arkansas, but
probably, yeah.
They're getting ready to move. The daughter went to bed, and Vince and Karen are standing out in the kitchen talking. And they're like, I hope the or Karen's like, I hope the movers are coming. They need to be here tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. They haven't returned my calls. They haven't said nothing, this and that. And then the kid calls for the mom, so the mom leaves. And Vince is sitting there eating Frosted Flakes or something. I don't fucking know. He's a chubby guy, and they make fun of his weight a lot in this game. But not saying Barrick's chubby. Barrick is very cute. It just kind of has like the same kind of face as Barrick. Anyways. Barrick's like, no, JK. Vince is like, oh no, the movers are fine. Oh, see, your phone's going off. I bet you that's them right now. He picks it up to look at the message, and it says, Bruce, dash, can't wait to see that cute smile one more time, comma. Drinks tonight, question mark.
Nice.
And so now Vinny's concerned. Yeah, he's scratching his beard.
I don't like this.
Don't like this at all. Usually I'm the type of person that judges it right away and be like, oh, she's a cheating fucking slut. I'm like, who knows? Who knows? Literally, I like Karen. She's a nice girl. Seems like she's really into Vince. And Bruce could be her dad. I don't know if I knew they weren't married yet or something, but I was like, maybe it's her dad or something, or her brother. I don't fucking know. You
didn't want it to be true.
Yeah. I started gaslighting myself.
Yeah.
So Vince goes out on the porch and he's pouting and shit like that, and Karen comes back and she's being all lovey-dovey and grabbing his dong and shit. And
typical
Vince is pouting,
Karen.
looking off into the distance. Yeah, typical Karen. And it keeps giving me the option of bring up Bruce, bring up Bruce, bring up Bruce. I'm like, no, I really trust her. I really, really trust Karen. I really don't think this is an issue. All of a sudden, Karen's phone goes off. Her cell phone starts ringing. Karen doesn't answer it. Then the home phone rings. Karen finally goes and answers it. While she's talking, she's like, hey, yeah, no, I'm leaving tomorrow. Oh, yeah, blah, like all this stupid shit. And it gave me the option to rip the phone out of her hand and start fucking yelling at this guy.
Holy shit.
And then she hangs up, and Vinny's like, who was that? And like, oh, it's just some friends from school or something telling me they're going to miss me and shit like that. And then, yeah, so I'm like, oh, okay, it wasn't Bruce. We're fine. But then it says, bring up how Bruce just called twice and texted her. I'm like, I guess it was Bruce then. I didn't put that together.
Huh.
And I continued to ignore it and went and fucked my wife. So, like you do.
Yeah,
and Vince wasn't into it, so I guess he was too busy about thinking about this Bruce feller, and they just didn't end up doing much. I guess maybe little anal, and that was it. But whatever. So then, fast forward to the actual game. You're getting held up in a gas station by these rednecks and your wife and your daughter and all this shit. That part's not important. But the thing is, your wife gets shot in the fucking back.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, she gets fucking bullet right between them shoulder brains, stupid bitch. And you get to take her out and put her in a stretcher, and she's alive still and everything like that.
Okay.
And this is immediately after you did this flashback of having this conversation with her about Bruce.
Oh, okay.
You're getting ready to walk away, and she says, Vince. Barrick turns around and says, yes. She goes, when we talked about the guy on the phone, you believed me when I said nothing's happening. Like, they talked about it. Oh, I forgot to say, he did eventually bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, no, there's nothing happening. There's nothing happening. He's just some guy I work with or went to school with or blah, blah, blah. She says, when I brought it up, you believed me. Why? And then I had the option to say, like, oh, because I love you, because I trust you. What's a marriage without trust and things like that? She's like, you are the nicest guy. And then they kissed. And then I got a diamond achievement on Xbox saying, save Karen and Vince's marriage.
Okay.
So I guess the way I played it saved their marriage.
Huh.
And I'm like, see, told you. No cheating happened, and I saved the marriage, and I established trust. I should be a fucking marriage counselor or something. I got this shit
beautiful.
on LD. Fuck you, Dr. Phil. Scooch over for Dr. Burger here.
Suck my balls.
So then at the end of the mission, it shows you your choices tree.
Okay.
Where if you chose here, you would have went down this route. If you chose here, you would have went down this route.
I gotcha.
So it shows you like the beginning, and then it branches off into two things. So it's like shoot so and so, and if you didn't, you could look at the branch of shooting him, and or if you didn't, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I got to a point to where we talked with Karen on the stretcher, and it says Karen admits affair.
Wow. What the fuck?
Boy, that changes everything.
Bamboozled.
I got fucking bamboozled to the T. Holy shit.
So
Dude,
it's kind of like, I don't know.
I got so got that apparently she told me that she was getting piped by Brucey here, and I didn't even know it.
Right under your nose.
Yeah, it's like when my parents told me Santa is real. He is fake. We are Santa. And I say, bullshit.
You fibber.
You fucking liar. I cheated on you, Vince. No, you didn't.
Fuck you.
Fucking liar. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, look at this. We got a fucking cheater over here. Ooh.
I think you're so cool, guy.
Yeah. No, apparently she admitted to it. And once again, I had no fucking idea. Just like I had no idea that she gave me information that Bruce was actually on the fucking phone.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
You definitely could have gotten context clues from it. You know what I mean? Like, when she said, why did you believe me? Like,
yeah,
that's a tall tale sign. But I was like, okay, maybe she was like genuinely curious. Like, if I asked you, Bert, do you think I stabbed the shit out of your brother? And you said no. And then I say, well, why do you believe me? I'm curious. I want to know.
Yeah. How good did I do?
How good I do?
Where did I lose you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I lost you somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Can you imagine that? Do you think I killed your brother? No. Well, apparently, I lost you somewhere in telling you the story.
Fuck.
It's like those people are like, I tried to get caught before I went on a school shooting spree. I really did.
It's horrible.
I just kept falling through the holes, man.
So dumb.
But yeah, no, I was just like, I didn't like that. She really didn't say, I lied. I'm sorry. Or something really did. Nothing happened. So maybe that's just bad game design, because that's happened a couple of times now.
It definitely could be.
Yeah. I mean, the game's really good, but I remember being so proud of myself after she said that and said I saved their marriage. And I'm like, yes,
You didn't cave,
did it. I
Yeah.
didn't cave. I trusted her. I believed in her. And then at the end, like, I'm lucky I even read through the choices at the end. We all know how we are when it comes to reading in video games. So they're lucky I even looked at it, and it was like, Karen admits affair. And I'm like,
fuck.
what affair did she admit to?
Yeah. Is there another one I didn't know about?
Is there another Karen that he's married to?
There's got to be, right? This one's
one's
rock
a keeper.
solid.
She's nice.
Yeah. Rock solid.
Yeah. So there was another situation where like your elderly dad asked to move in, and I said, "Let me talk to Karen about it." And then my guy said, or my guy Vince said, Barrick said,
So Barrick said,
he was like, "Okay, let me talk to Karen about it." And then the dad's like, "Oh, yes, thank you, Vince. You're the best." And at the end, it says, "Agreed to let your dad move into with you."
what the fuck?
I'm like, no, I didn't say he could. I said, it was the option of no, fuck you, or let me talk to Karen about it. It wasn't, yes, let me talk to Karen about it.
No, this is not yes.
Yeah, this is not a yes. This is me thinking I should
I gotta
talk to
check
my
with the
wife
boss.
before I
Yeah.
bring in other people into our house. I was like, damn, the dad was pretty excited about that. And then, of course, at the end, it's like, agree to have your dad move in.
You're like, huh?
I'm like, said
Alrighty.
who? I didn't say that. Maybe Karen did. I don't fucking know. Maybe they had a talk off camera.
Yeah. Maybe they had a very intimate talk off camera.
Yeah, maybe it was like Avengers Infinity War where Thanos just showed up with like 2 or 3 stones already. I'm like, how'd you get that? I'm like, kill the planet. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Usually they show that happening. Maybe in
Yeah.
future movies they will. I don't know. But
Right.
so, yeah, no, this game has bamboozled me 3 separate times now where I said I was going to do something and then it didn't do that. Or, like, I should say they flat out did not. They said, like, I chose a different option and it told me the other option happened. Let me talk to my wife. Agreed to have her move in. No, I did not cheat on you. Yes, she actually did. But damn.
That's
Makes me
horrible.
wonder how many times I've been cheated on in real life.
Yeah.
I'm not good at this.
Fuck.
No, literally every ounce of me wanted to say she was a lying, cheating bitch, but I'm like, no, this is a new burger.
No,
It's
burger.
time. Bert yells at me for not seeing the light in the world.
I know.
He tells me how much hope it is and how beautiful it is. So finally, I'm going to listen to him here. Turns out my wife's
The
fucking riding
first-
Bruce.
I know.
Thanks,
It's
Bert. Broke
horrible.
my heart.
It's horrible. Like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
Gone to shit.
Once again, the context clues were there. I'm not saying I was oblivious to it, but
yeah.
usually games are pretty like, yeah, no, I sucked his cock.
Right.
This one's like, why did you trust me when I said that? And then she was like, you're the sweetest. And then they kissed.
Did she at least die?
No, they carried her off
cheating
in
whore.
an ambulance. Yeah, cheating whore.
Fucker.
I hope she
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. Soon enough.
Yeah, someday she will. So, there we go. That's all I wanted to talk about with Until Dawn, or whatever this fucking game was called.
Yeah. Dusk till dawn.
As
Unending dusk.
falls. Dusk
Yeah.
till dawn, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I got some other stuff I can chat about, but I know you had some stuff you wanted to get off your little chest, so.
Yeah. So I went to a store that has clothes and snacks and goodies and whatever. So we went to go get some clothes, and I found these nice, beautiful Carhartt hoodies. Ooh, baby. I love my Carhartt hoodies. Yeah, and because hoodies are like my main thing that I wear now.
Yeah, so main thing that you wear now. So you've been wearing them for maybe 5+ years now.
Maybe my
and
whole life.
everybody fucking likes Carhartt hoodies, so yeah.
I know Carhartt is nice.
You're not unique here.
It's very, very nice. But all they have is like gay colors and they're all on clearance. It's like, what the fuck? Whatever. So me and my brother go to the store and we go to check out. And sorry, he's right here next to me.
You're so gay, gosh. Stop it. No, I'm going to say it. You're giggling. If you're laughing, I'm going to laugh. Fucking middle schooler. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, cringe.
So I make him go first. and he just checks out and everything. And me and my brother are similar age, and we have similar senses of humor, I suppose. And goodness
About 6
gracious,
or 7 years older than your brother.
yeah, there was a
He
long
literally just
stretch of
turned
time.
18 not too long ago.
Yeah, we're like 6 years apart, but still,
Yeah, same age.
pretty much the same age. And so he goes through, he gets checked out, and it's my turn. I throw my clothes on the conveyor belt, whatever the fuck it's called, and I go up, and it's a nice old lady. I think it's an old lady, big old boobies, and I go up there, and she's like, "Oh, having a nice day?" And I always say, "Oh yeah, I'm having a nice day. How are you? How's yours doing?" And 90% of the motherfuckers I say, "Oh, how are you doing?" as well. Whatever. Don't fucking respond to me at all. Like, okay, cool. So I don't know. I'm trying to diagnose that one still. Like, oh, cool. You just ask me that because that's what you do when you walk in a room, or do you ask me because you give a fuck?
Is that what you said to her?
Right. I should. Yeah. Not this time. But I noticed there was something a little fishy, a little off about this gal. And
When you say fishy and you're talking about gross women,
yeah,
they go hand in hand. I don't know if you meant that.
nah,
or not.
I can't really even. I'm still traumatized.
Why are you
I
so
can't really
scared?
wrap. I can't wrap my mind about what happened earlier today.
Okay, what happened? Did she start sucking you off? What's going on here?
No, I kind of, upon further inspection, gosh, I'm going to sound like a shithead, but this woman had a full goatee.
Nice.
Like, my dad's been sporting a goatee for the last, longer than I've been alive. I've never seen him without a goatee other than like a week ago when he accidentally shaved it off. But still, and this gal had a mustache and beard thicker than my dad's.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I wasn't really ready to see that. Like, I feel like I'm maybe more progressive
Did you ask
than
to touch it?
normal.
So when's the traumatizing part come in here?
I was just, I really didn't know. I really didn't know. It's just like you see them, you're like, this is a grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And they're rocking a full stash and beard. And they got hangers. Like,
They got hangers.
something's a little fishy, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you ran into this person before?
Not this one specifically, but I've seen ladies with more facial hair on their face than I do on my ass.
I've seen some. I mean, I've seen a couple where it's like just a little hairy. It's like, it's okay. That's like, oh, that's fine.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, but this one was like, this one was different. This one was very different. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You liked it.
No, I don't know. I know. That's why I was making it sound. I don't know how to feel about this. Mm-hmm. No, I think I do. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know.
So where's the traumatizing part coming? So all I heard right now is you walked up to a woman, asked her how her day was. She didn't answer you, and then she has a very thick goatee and titties, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. This is the traumatizing part of the story.
Yeah, the goatee. I wasn't ready to see the goatee. And I mean, my brother was there too, and I had to try and contain any sort of chuckling.
You're so gay around your brother. Literally, like, you act like he's like your big 10-year-old, like 10 years older than you, brother. You guys literally are in opposite fucking roles.
I don't think so.
Very, very much so. I can't tell you how many people have said that before.
I don't think so. I think he just has a very different personality. But
yeah, his personality is 10 years older than himself, and yours is 10 years younger than yourself. No, 20 years younger than yourself.
Yeah.
That's what the fucking issue is.
I see.
The amount of times you run to him to be like, yo, 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 look how cool this is. He's like, I don't care.
That's my favorite. We've just always done that.
So it's okay. You just
So it's
confirmed it a
okay,
little
yes.
bit more. Yeah. Okay.
Easy.
So you saw a woman with a goatee. Is that the story?
Yeah.
Okay. So my turn for story again.
Okay. Take the wheel.
Yeah, that was one of your like actual shitty stories that derailed the podcast pretty hard.
I don't know. I feel like those are the best ones. We usually find something. There's no gold nuggets in that one, though, I gotta say.
Well, you just kept talking about how traumatizing it was and how fucked up it was and how disgusting and gross and
I didn't
how you
necessarily
needed to
mean that,
talk
but-
about it on the podcast. It was so huge. And you're like, hey, I saw a woman with a goatee today.
Yep. I don't know. It was just kind of like a weird primal thing in me that was like, this is funky. Well, it wasn't even like a. It wasn't like a young Thai lady boy. Like that would be fine, but the fact that it was like a grandma was the interesting part.
Gives it time to grow out, I suppose.
Yeah. Yep. It was nice.
Oh, now it's nice.
It was real nice.
I thought you said it was traumatizing.
It was definitely traumatizing, but also nice. In a very polite way. Yep. So, onward and upward.
So I saw the Elvis movie for the third time on Friday.
Oh, yeah? Did you miss anything?
I cried only one time.
Very good.
So I'm not going to sit here and talk about the Elvis movie too much because
Third week in a row or whatever.
Yeah, I don't need to be like this. So I'm just going to say I saw it again, but let's talk about the movie as a movie rather than about Elvis with it. So the movie is coming up on $200 million in total box office sales, which is way over double its budget. So it's done very well.
Sweet.
As far as money has gone. And $100 million of it has come from the domestic box office. So within the United States, it's made $100+ million, which is very good, I guess. Anytime a movie grosses $100 million in the United States, it's impressive. So
100 mil.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Gross.
couple of things here. The movie's doing very well, and because this movie in particular is doing well, it means a lot of different things. First of all, it means movie theaters are back, baby. Like, people are out of this stupid COVID thing. They're ready to go into the theaters and see movies again, which is nice. This could have been something that killed the industry pretty fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't. People are back. People are watching movies. Second of all, this is something that has nothing to do with superheroes or fast cars or dinosaurs or isn't a previous property. It's not something that's been made before, as in, like, it's not a different franchise and they're just making a sequel to it. It's not an IP, basically. So
Right.
it shows other movie production companies that you can make a successful movie without it being a sequel or a prequel, without being a reboot, without having all this dinosaur superhero bullshit in it. If you make a good movie, it's a good movie. It's very rare that an adult drama does so well in the theaters.
Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of like it doesn't have a previously, established audience, I guess.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's a movie about
Elvis.
So he has a pretty big established audience, but it's not a reboot of Spider-Man, or it's not a reboot of Dracula or something like that. Like it's a documentary about somebody. It's not like Elvis 3. The Colonel's a cunt. It's not like that. Like it's a brand new movie kind of thing. And it's not a big action Hollywood blockbuster movie either. It's a very normal film. So that's huge. That's huge. So it's doing really good for the image of Elvis. I mean, I've noticed his Spotify monthly listeners has gone up by like 3 million people or some shit like that. It's gone up by a lot. And a lot more people are getting into him. Even my brother said I like him more now that I've seen his movie and things like that, and were asking me all sorts of questions about it. So it's doing great for Elvis and everything, and hopefully it gets some box office, Oscar, Academy nominations, things like that. That'll help it out even more. So
yeah, that'd be sweet.
I looked into, again, I like I said, I didn't want to talk about the Elvis one too much, but I went and I looked into the highest selling biopics, music biopics. There was a website when I was searching the box office. And there was a list of the highest selling music biopics. See if I can bring that
All right.
7 days ago. Okay. So they made this list obviously because Elvis is doing really well and shit like that. So Elvis is already in the top 5.
Okay.
Versus movies that have been around for, 100 years, literally. It's already in the top 5. It's already passed other really good movies, such as Ray, in which Jamie Foxx won an Oscar for it. It's already passed Rocket Man, which is a relatively new movie that came out in 2019. There's only 3 movies that are ahead of it. Elvis is in 4th place right now.
Okay.
Number 3 is I Walk the Line, with the Johnny Cash one. Number 2 is Straight Outta Compton.
Cool.
Number 1 is Bohemian Rhapsody, the Freddie Mercury
I remember
one.
that one being pretty hype.
So, here's the thing. I don't think Elvis is going to make it much farther than number 4. If it does, it'll pass I Walk the Line, the Johnny Cash one, and make it into 3. I don't think it's going to get any higher than that. It looks like Straight Outta Compton made over 300 and some million. Elvis is coming up on 200 million. However, Bohemian Rhapsody, for some fucking reason, made over $900 million at the box office.
Yep.
I'm really confused by that.
Hey, that's dumb.
Why?
I think it's because Remy's just so big.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with
That's
him.
what it is.
So I've come up with some theories.
Alrighty.
On why this is so... Bert, that is unheard of. Why the fuck did Bohemian Rhapsody almost make $1 billion? There's Marvel movies that haven't even done that.
I don't know. I just remember seeing it like literally everywhere.
That's where the conversation starts with me. Apparently, there is rumors that the movie, in fact, lost money.
Huh.
So, story
How
time.
does that work?
Grab your popcorn.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and you can count this math up as much as you want here. Let's see what this budget of the film was here. Cost about $55 million to make this movie.
Okay.
So 55, and it grossed $910 million. So go ahead, count on your fingers and toes. Somehow that equals $51 million. Loss, by the way. Isn't that like a gross profit of like $860 million or something like that? Give or take.
Yeah.
So supposedly, one of the writers of Bohemian Rhapsody, one of the editors, whatever position it was, had a deal in their contract to where they got paid to do their work in the movie, and also part of their contract was they would receive a certain amount of percentage from the film's box office earnings.
Oh.
So this is pretty common. This isn't unheard of. That happens a
Okay.
lot where they make like 5% of the box office earnings, 10%, whatever it is.
All right.
So if your movie makes $900 million, then 10% of that is like 90 mil, right?
Sure.
Give or take, because if $1 billion and 10% is $100 million, we'll say it's like 90 mil. So this guy is holding out his hand like, yo, where's my 90 mil?
Mine.
He hasn't gotten a penny from it.
Huh.
And apparently it's because the film company said the movie, in fact, lost $51 million. So technically, asshole, you should be giving us money because we
Right.
lost so much. However, we're going to let this one slide. So the editor goes, excuse me?
Pardon?
The movie was made on a $55 million budget, and it made over $910 million, and you're going to sit here and tell Daddy that it lost money? So he's
Somebody's a
suing the
bullshitter.
company, and I haven't looked into it after that. But this is where it goes into why this movie made so much money. Apparently, the budget does not include the marketing. Marketing is its own separate thing.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I don't know if we can't figure out what the marketing is or what, or if that information isn't disclosed. But I didn't see it like on the Wikipedia. I didn't look very hard either. But marketing is like a separate beast. You get a budget to make the film, and then you market it. You make the commercials. You make the posters. You promote it. It's on YouTube. All of this shit. Maybe they're trying to say that with the marketing and the budget, it went over $1 billion. That's why they lost $51 million. However,
Right.
I disagree with that. I don't think Sony or whatever company made this fucking movie put over $1 billion into marketing. Okay, get fucked.
Right.
However, like you said, I saw this fucking movie everywhere when it came out.
Uh-huh.
It was
And everybody's like, holy shit, he
all
looks
over the place.
exactly like Freddy. That was, oh my God, it was cringe everywhere.
It was everywhere. This movie was Bohemian Rhapsody. It was everywhere. So why did this movie make so much money? That might be one reason why. Because they
spent
advertised the
fucking-
fuck out of it.
$750 million.
Yeah, seriously.
Advertising.
They went
Yeah.
ham with the advertisement. That might be one reason.
So dumb.
Another thing is, with the Oscar buzz that it got from it, I did read that if your movie gets Oscar nominated or wins Oscar stuff, that does increase the revenue of the movie. So that could have been, I think it won like 4 Oscars or something like that. It did very well at the Academy.
Okay.
So that could be another reason. Now, the third reason, this is actually the first reason that made me think of it. Everyone knows Daddy's moderate, right?
Of course.
And I don't lean liberal. I don't lean Republican. I go right down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think it's very easy to say that the media really pushes this LGBTQ agenda a lot.
I see. Okay.
And it's the whole reason why this Black Panther movie came into play. It's the whole reason why the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings came into play, is because of diversity, and they want more shit in their movies. Not shit. They want more stuff in their movies.
Yeah.
Which is good. I think diversity is good. I think there should be gay superheroes. There should be black superheroes. There should be more of them.
Right.
But at the same time, I do think the media pushes those ones heavier than they do the other ones. Talking about how who was gay in the Thor Love and Thunder? Someone was gay.
The woman, whatever her name was.
Well, no,
I don't know. I
Gork
haven't
was
seen
the
the
fucking
others.
rock guy about how it's 2 males having sex.
Yeah.
And they will make Gorg seem better than Iron Man. Simply
yeah.
because he's gay. I think that had a big impact on why this movie did so well. As well, because Freddie Mercury's gay as fuck.
Right.
He's gayer than a son of a bitch.
The OG, if you will.
He's so gay, he died from AIDS.
That's how gay he is.
That's how gay he is.
He's going down with the ship. I mean,
if there's a
sticking to his guns
tier list of gays, I mean, Freddie Mercury's an S tier.
Yeah.
So I think that's another
fun list.
Yeah, I think that's another reason why it did so well, and I can almost guarantee that's why he won an Oscar.
Yeah.
The Academy's like, oh, we got a lead actor that played a gay man nominated for an Oscar. Got to give it to him. If not, people are going to call us homophobes because we didn't give it to the gay guy. Or, it doesn't have to be that extreme, obviously, but I guarantee that played a huge part in it. So
Right.
I think that whole LGBTQ thing really helped the movie do as well as it did. Also, Queen is very popular across not the country, the world. Queen's very, very big in other countries.
Right.
And is like a cult classic. I feel like they haven't been irrelevant that long. And a lot of their music is a part of our culture. Like the song Bohemian Rhapsody.
Everywhere.
Another One Bites the Dust. We Are the Champions. We Will Rock You. Like, they're a cult classic band.
Yeah, that's definitely like hard to argue, yeah.
Yeah, so I think once you combine all of those things together, I still have no idea how this movie grossed almost $1 billion.
It's so dumb.
Like, I seen the movie. It was okay. I didn't think it was that crazy at all. I think Rami Malek did really good, but I didn't think it was anything crazy. I've seen biopics. I've seen good ones. I've seen shit ones.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's why, though. Oh, and it was pre-COVID, too, so I can just throw that in there as well. Elvis is post-COVID, so.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, it could fuck with the numbers a bit. But
yeah, so those are just some theories that I have. It's not set in stone. I guarantee the LGBTQ part played some role into it. That gets pushed pretty hard in cinemas nowadays, I've noticed. Especially the mainstream shit, which is not a bad thing, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
It just when that's the reason why you're arguing something, I don't agree with that.
Right. It's better when it's all natural and they got whatever happens.
Yeah, when it's just a naturally gay person, a naturally straight person. I don't like seeing people kiss on screen either way. It don't matter if they're gay or if they're straight. Maybe if it's two girls, I'll like it. But other than that...
Yeah. Yeah, we don't see much of that. What the hell?
Yeah, come on. You want to promote gay.
They highlight the G a little bit more than the L, if you ask me. But
Yeah,
I
they
don't
do.
know.
Underline and italicize that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just still find it just absolutely mind-blowing that fucking movie somehow got $900 million. I don't know how it did it, but if you combine all of those theories that I have, I look like Charlie Day in front of the whiteboard with his eyes fucking coming out of his head. I'm like, how did it fucking do it? And how can they do it to make my boy get up that high?
Yeah, the killer board or whatever, tracing it all back.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, like I said, Elvis movie was good, though. Saw it again. Still might see it one or two more times, but we're getting towards the end of it.
How much longer is it supposed to be in this theater?
I mean, it hasn't even been there for a month yet. Today's a month. Exactly a month. All right. What else do you want to talk about, Bert? I brought up my topics of passion.
Oh, I had another one that was kind of interesting. I've been holding on to for a little bit. So as I think we've mentioned, we gotta have mentioned it. I'm going to the gym again with old Burger. Getting big. And as a part of our routine, we do we do treadmill for the first 30-ish minutes, and then we hit the whatever are. Burger's just the tour guide of the gym that I follow around like a lost dog. And yeah, so that's all good. That's all good. Doing good. But the
for
wonder.
answering. No, wait. Asked.
Yeah. Thank you. And so the one recurring part of every session is our little 30-minute walk. And we go to Planet
Okay,
Fitness.
yeah. So it's a 30-minute walk on like 15 incline. Don't make us sound more old lady-ish than we already fucking sound. Yeah, we just sit there and we talk and we walk for 30 minutes at the beginning.
Hold hands and warm up. Yeah. Yeah. Burger runs like he's trying to escape a fucking a killer.
Yeah, Daddy turns up the treadmill speed a bit there.
Yeah, max the machine out.
Start runner a little bit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me feel better.
Mm-hmm. It's nuts. Mm-hmm. I'd like to get to a point where I can run on it, but they have nicer treadmills, but all the treadmills I've seen, when you just have like anybody over maybe 100 pounds, when they start running on it, it sounds like a fucking like an elephant's in the room.
Yeah, so that's just your lack of experience of ever running ever. So yeah, that's kind of how they all sound.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe it's just there's so much noise in there. It
if
doesn't
you
sound
think
crazy.
Planet Fitness is a fucking vacuum like space, and it's just supposed to absorb all of the sound or what, but
pretty much.
Yeah, no, it's normal. Some are louder than others, I will say that, but the average treadmill sounds normal, like you're running on a treadmill.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Burger runs, I walk. I speed walk, maybe, I guess you could say.
No,
but
it's not a speed walk. It's a faster walk. Speed walk is
that's kind of
than you do. Well,
yeah, speed walking is gross. But listen, if I go too fast,
speed walk.
Yeah, there's kind of like an uncomfortable point where you're like, please, no.
Yeah,
this is not fun.
My energy here.
Yeah, there's like a window. Yeah. Like, this is gay. I'm not having fun. But no, in fucking Planet Fitness, they have all these fucking treadmills, and as you can probably imagine, I try and pick one that is nice and far away from everybody. No ladies nearby, no nothing. I'm chilling. I'm good. And sometimes people like to take the treadmill right fucking next to mine when there's nobody else even remotely nearby. And I freak out a little bit. But
yeah, I never run or do it next to Bert ever.
Nope.
I have no interest in doing that. I know Bert would like that, but Daddy's got to focus on his Clash Royale matches.
I just want you to be somewhere in my fucking peripherals because I never know when you're done. Yeah, I never know when you're done. I'm always looking to the right, and then like I feel like I'm just staring at the fucking ladies to the left or right of me. I'm like, Jesus, what the fuck am I doing?
I'm probably always gonna be done after you.
Yep. So that's what I've just figured out. So I've got my little set of machines that I know I can go to, but
no, grab us a bench.
Yeah, that is also so awkward. I'm like, okay. I'll sit on the bench on my phone because I'm too fucking weak to actually do it by myself.
Well, that's just what part of the gym is sometimes of you waiting for somebody.
Yep, we have been fucked a couple times by that one douchebag with the fucking hanging his head set up on the fucking bench and
then leaves.
Walking around. Yeah. He does laps, does another machine, comes back. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then that old bastard dude, oh man. I don't know if it's just the gym or something, but it gets me a little bit more aggressive. Like when I get on my drive home, when people are shitheads on the road, I get angry. Normally I don't. I'm usually okay, but... And that dude, I was on a fucking machine waiting for Burger to get off of his, and we were like alternating between machines, and some old motherfucker comes down and sits on this fucking back machine I was trying to use.
Oh, you're talking about recently?
What a dickhead.
Yeah, there's a couple of... This has happened a couple of times.
I'm literally like, I just stand up. I didn't clean the machine off like you usually do to signal that, hey, I'm done with the machine. You can use it now, friend.
Yeah, that's not why you do it, but yeah.
Well, I know it's because it's yucky, but
it's got cum
but
on
still. Yeah, especially, okay,
especially after Bert's done with it.
Especially after I get my slime on it, yeah.
Yeah, literally gives her the beans so much he comes. Pushes out some nut.
Yeah. And I'm fucking waiting for Burger, whatever, and this fucking old dude sits on it. And then he goes in, like, there's a cycle of, like, 4 machines he was on.
So you weren't waiting for me. I was sitting right behind you doing the ab thing.
That one. And I wanted to do that one in between
you weren't even waiting.
mine.
We both were there, and you were alternating between them. Like,
yeah, but you weren't, though.
Yeah, I wasn't, but which gives this guy even less of a reason to come over there is because there was literally 2 people there.
Yeah, I don't know. It was fucking gay, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. I just need to not be so high-strung, that's all I
No,
guess.
that's not normal. That pisses me off, too. So Bert stopped telling the story. But yeah, like, he was doing a machine, and then he got up for a minute, and then some guy just took it right away. And then he would run away and do other shit.
Yeah, some people are fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then he
not
came
being
back.
Weird. It's just not caring about anybody else on the planet besides their own fucking ego.
I see. And then he comes back, sits down, like, okay. But I guess you did say he ended up cleaning it when he was done.
Yeah,
after,
my
like, the third
favorite
time
part is
came
when he
back.
was done, and I told Bert, I'm like, go do it, so we can be fucking done. And he's like, oh,
I'm not touching this nasty bastard shit. Fuck him.
well, it's more like fuck you because you're delaying you from going home. So.
Oh yeah.
And you had to be home at a certain time, so.
I
more
did.
Like, fuck
yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little gay.
And
That's
he
not
was
even
done.
really...
Like, the guy was done, and Bert wouldn't go on it. And, like, he cleaned it, and he's like, really?
I didn't even see it. We're having a good conversation.
Yeah, you're talking about...
I think we were... I know, I remember what you were talking about, but yeah. And, but no, that wasn't even the main story I was talking about. Like, the fucking... When I was on the treadmill a couple weeks ago, I think it was like the 2nd or 3rd week we were there. I was on the treadmill, and some lady came up next to me and was on there, and just out of my peripherals, I'm like, uh-oh. This might be a smoke show. And we get through, and, like, I'd bump my machine up, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then they'd bump their machine up, and they'd, like, keep going or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. This person's fucking sweaty.
Literally.
Yeah. Literally, yeah. And then we get fucking done with it. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, cool, great. I'm going to have to get off the machine, do whatever, and then... I don't even remember why I'm even thinking this is important, but I end up getting off the machine and cleaning it off, and I look up, and it's like some old fucking gilf, dude. Old bat.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like some chick, but no.
I've had that happen before. From the rear, they definitely look like they're 26, but when they turn around, they add 60 fucking years.
60 years. Yeah.
Like golly!
What the fuck happened?
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, and then it's
Bet
like
you
on
wish
Fridays.
you looked like that fucking 50 years ago.
That'd be nice. And I think Fridays they must have, like, the home comes in. You know, public transportation drops off, yeah. The God Squad. There's some old dudes in there that are fucking jacked. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts.
Yeah, you'll see some memes where it'll be like Planet Fitness people be like, and it'll show people doing really stupid exercises, and I haven't seen them be like as extreme as the ones I've seen on the internet. But I have seen some people do some really fucking weird and stupid exercises there.
Dude. There's like, have you seen that one? He's like a more fit, like Asian dude who's like probably younger. He might be close to our age. And he like goes fucking hard. Like he'll like set the fucking machine on max and he'll do like curls and shit. And he's like he's borderline screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Like, fuck, I've heard
Yeah, that
horror
sounds
stories.
like every other gym, but like I
My
know
f-
people will do like leg lifts and then just start running
What
around
the
the
fuck?
gym. Like, where are you going?
I haven't seen that yet.
You said it before. The guy would go do like a lap or something like that.
Well, yeah, the guy when he was done on the bench, he'd get up, not like a running lap, but he'd get up and walk around, hold his hips, talk to some ladies, and then come sit back down.
Talk to some honeys. I've
Yeah.
seen people like an old man like jog around the entire gym before. Like, there's literally a
That's
treadmill right fucking here, buddy.
What are you doing?
There's literally 100 treadmills right here. And he's just
begging to be fucking used.
yeah. They really want some old man to run on them right now.
Mhm.
And he's just running around
Yes.
the entire gym.
Exactly.
Well, I fucking old people piss me off. Fuck old people.
Well, people are gay.
Yeah, they're gay as hell. So, I like the amount of shits that they don't care or give
Zero shits.
is amazing. Like, I literally saw like a guy like just walking around with a regular plastic Tupperware cup.
What the fuck?
Like literally like a plastic cup that you would get out of my cupboard when you come over to my house to play games.
Mhm.
And it's plastic, like a big plastic one. Just walking around holding it, drinking.
Oh,
out
I
of it.
get it. What the fuck?
Yeah, seriously.
What the hell?
Not a water bottle. Nothing. I mean, it was
Just
literally a
like a
fucking
dinner
cup,
cup.
like basically a red Solo cup. I'm just walking around sipping water out of it. Oh, gosh, I don't know why that pisses me off so much.
That's incredible. It's like you got a mason jar. Oh yeah. I guess it's not
Yeah.
even really that. It's more literally just like that's the kind of shit you like have your water in for dinner.
Yeah, basically your wine. And
That's
it's
kind of fun.
I've seen people do this move a lot where they get up from their machine and they do this thing like where their feet are like shoulder width apart, and then they jump and then they land with their feet really wide and they touch the floor with their hand, and then they jump and put their feet back to shoulder width, and then they jump again and their feet go wide and they switch hands, and they do that really fast. Like, I saw some really huge buff black guy just going ham at it.
Going ape shit.
Just tapping the floor, but his entire body's
fuck?
going 90 miles an hour.
How do you? Yeah, that's above my pay grade.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that.
Yeah, my buddy had him doing fucking chin ups on his Snap story. Like, oh, that'd be nice if I can do that.
You should have got that girl's number that was talking to you last time, or the week before.
I know. I've had a couple people talk to me now. Weird. Even though I look like a dad.
No, you look like a grandmother.
I look like a grandma. Yep.
That's probably why they're like, this guy won't do nothing to me. No, they probably say, this
Exactly.
chick won't do nothing to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably do. Dude, I even saw on that, like, the memory that you shared or whatever from Snapchat, that was like, I think I was like 200 pounds in that picture when we were disc golfing.
Yeah?
Yeah, that would be nice. I haven't been doing good lately.
Bert's been losing the battle.
Yeah, I have. I got into a call the other day with my buddies. Now I'm like, boys, I've came to terms with it, okay? I've realized that the main thing that gives me the most joy in my life is just eating a shitload of food. I just like ordered a bunch of B-dubs. I ordered a shitload of B-dubs and my brother brought it home. I'm like, this is good.
Bert eats
I'm
like
happy.
10,000 calories a day, but on top of that, he doesn't exercise at all outside of the gym. But Bert's been alive for 23 years now, and he's been to the gym like less than 10 times maybe.
Yeah, I feel like I should be a lot heavier than I am, but I have a new diet that I'm gonna try out here soon.
Sure, okay.
The Bert diet. Yeah,
Nice.
so that'll be good.
Yeah,
Yep.
our family's not necessarily the lightest of the bunch, so...
Nope, they all like to make a lot of fucking food. Well, mine specifically does.
Yeah, it's not about making a lot of fucking food. It's all about eating a lot of fucking food.
Well, it's making a lot of food, and then the big thing with my family is it's kind of like you have to finish your plate kind of thing. And
Yeah,
like,
a lot of
my
families
mom
are
makes-
like that too.
No, yeah, okay. Well, here's where the combination's deadly. Is my mom makes way too much food, and then she feels bad when it goes to waste because she's like, what about the kids in Africa? And I'm like, okay, cool. Yep. But she makes enough for 3 families. So now we eat 3 times the calories we're fucking supposed to.
Well, you could also just not fill
Tell
your
her
plate
to
up
stop.
as much.
But it's not even just a plate. You gotta have seconds. It's the
No, you
food
don't.
that's up at the table. See, but then it just goes away. It goes in the fucking shitter.
Then you go and die from high cholesterol. Okay,
True.
you're literally coming up with retarded excuses.
Yeah, I know it's bad.
You were
There was a
You
good
started
point.
out amazing, where you said the only thing that brings you happiness is eating. Now you're trying to logically
Not
talk about
only.
why you eat so much.
Yeah.
You
No,
eat
it's
like
nice.
that when you're in college too.
Not really.
You go out to eat all the fucking time. The amount of times you're like, yeah, just got Dubs. Yeah, just got Taco Bell.
I treat myself, I think, once or twice a week, but
I think it's more than once or twice.
it might be. It might be. Yeah, no, it probably is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch that up.
GL.
GL, homie, GL.
You just got done working an entire summer at an internship. So
and
you're
I've
going to
made
have
no
more
money,
money,
by the way, which is cool, but
You had more money than you did last time. So,
not really, actually. Unfortunately, I've been sitting at the same amount of money the entire fucking summer.
No, you still made more money, is the point.
Well, whenever I make money, my school takes it out because they're making me pay for my internship, which is really fucking cool.
Every school does that.
Yeah.
So mine did that, and I didn't get paid.
Yeah, that's gay.
So
Wow, your school sucks.
most schools don't pay for or pay their interns.
That's kind of gay.
Yeah, just a touch. You're literally doing free labor.
Yeah. So I'm
And
technically
paying
making
to
like
do it.
yeah. That's actually fucking dumb.
It just really sucks too because like my girlfriend, you know what she does,
Mhm.
and she does a lot of fucking work for an intern,
Right.
like a lot, and they don't pay her $1. Not a.
how do
fucking
you
cent.
like not necessarily stay motivated, but how do you not like fuck shit up? Like my internship's kind of particular, and I feel like if I wasn't getting paid, the incentive would be pretty bad. Well, not whatever. I'm very like I don't know. Not like
You are
Yeah,
the
okay,
most
continue.
ballless bitch I've ever met in my life. If they told you to start licking the fucking cement and you were getting paid, you would say how far. You have never once stuck up for
Yeah.
yourself ever in these types of situations. So if they literally
Yeah.
said, all right, Bert, your job today is to go and lick the buttholes of everybody here, and you'd be like, okay, coach, sounds good.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a I don't
By
know.
the way, you're going to pay us to do it.
Yeah, that's literally what they're saying.
And then they'd say it's $1,000 per butthole, and you're like, I'll give you $1,500. You're so ballless that a homeless man walked up to you, begged for you for money, you gave him money, and he said more than you gave him more.
It's kind of like a convincing kind of thing. Like I'm very manipulatable, I would say. Like people make it sound like a
It's
good
called
idea. I'm like, oh,
ballless.
yeah. But it's not though. Like I don't view it as a bad thing. I
It's
view it
a
as
terrible
me being
thing,
stupid.
and people will continue to take advantage of people with no balls in their sacks.
But it's not a ball thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's a stupidity thing.
It's no balls. You know you don't want to do it, but you do it anyways.
No, I feel like I feel obligated to do it.
You wanted to give that guy like $20 more.
I mean, potentially.
Yeah, no.
If it
The
would give
answer's
him
no. The
if
amount
it-
of times you were like, yeah, I got fucking scammed. And that was stupid and that was bad.
Well,
and all of a
there's-
sudden you're like, no, I could have gave him more. You give him
Not
20 more. You would have
necessarily.
given him 20 more if he asked for more. He should have just kept saying, got any more?
20? Yeah, I do think about that sometimes.
Yeah, it's called being a bitch, but yeah, no, internships are really fucking stupid, and
Internships are
they
stupid.
definitely take advantage of people. You're very lucky that you're actually making money. Bert talking to my dad the other day was so fucking funny because my dad's like, "What are you up to?" And then Bert's like, "I am doing my internship," and he's like, "Where are you doing that at?" And then he said the name of the company, and my dad's like, "Isn't that where you worked?"
Yeah.
And Bert's like, yeah. And then my dad was confused because Bert was working there full time and now he's an intern there. I'm like, yeah, no, he literally went from working full time to going backwards. Like he got demoted to intern. Now, for granted, it is in a different part of the company.
It's
So
entirely different.
it is differently, but it does sound really fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think it's probably just because people view internships as internships. But, you know. I'm stupid. And
It's
I don't really know
because
what
people
internship means,
view
so.
internships as internships.
Yeah, I guess
It's because
mine
people
wouldn't really
view
be
the thing the way that they're supposed to view it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. When people think of the color blue, they actually think of the color blue.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But yeah, no, my dad was like, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty snippy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have had to explain it to a couple people. Like, oh, working at the same place? I'm like, yep.
Yeah, I mean, I would start off with that. I'm like, yeah, I'm working at the same place, but now I'm an intern in a whole different department.
Yeah.
Not, where you working? I'm an intern. Where at? This place. Weren't you there? Yup. And you're an intern? Yup.
Yeah, I guess
Cool.
it's kind of dumb on you to think that it's necessary, that it would be a downgrade.
Oh my God. Burger's dad, that's dumb on you to assume.
I think maybe if I said I was
cannot
doing.
believe you just said that.
Well, why not?
Oh, that's kind of stupid for you to come to
Well,
that
yeah.
conclusion. I gave you as minimal information as possible and said
That's
it in a way that makes it 1 + 1 = 2. But shame on you to think the way that you did there.
Well, no, it's kind
Fucking
of because the
retard.
information I gave you was
Yeah, that you
I
went
used
from
to
full
stock
time to
shelves.
intern.
No, it's basically I used to stock shelves full time, and now I'm an intern as a manager.
Yeah,
would
that's
kinda
not what you
be-
told my dad. You're
But
like,
it-
I'm an intern, and he said, where at? And then you said
I
the
told
name
him-
of his place.
I'm pretty sure I told him.
And he was so fucking confused, and then I had to explain it to him.
I'm pretty sure I told him what I was interning for.
No.
Oh.
You said you're an
I have-
intern at blank. And he was like, and that's where you been at, though.
I'm pretty sure that was not quite how it went down, but
So this is what I heard, and this is what my dad understood, and I had to explain to him what you meant, and you're like, both of you guys are actually wrong.
no, I don't think that sounds right.
That's how it happened.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I've just explained it so many times that I forget the situations.
Yeah, which would
That's
mean you
probably
should
what's
be
happening.
explaining it more correctly, right? You've had practice. You figured out what doesn't work and what does work.
Well, I'm just now figuring out that didn't work. Well, I guess I figured it out in the moment, but
Yeah, so anyways, that reminds me, Bert is going back to college here
pretty shortly.
in like a month.
Pretty much next month exactly, yeah.
So our schedule's going to change
Schedules are
up a
going to be
little
fucked
bit
again. Yep.
as far as streaming and the podcast goes.
Yeah.
The podcast probably won't change too much. I'm assuming that'll be the same, but we got to figure out what his schedule and what my schedule looks like for the fall time as far as streams go. But we can tell you right now there is a schedule change happening. By the time you hear this, the schedule change will be done. So we're going to continue to stream on Twitch on Mondays. That doesn't change. But we will be streaming on Friday nights now instead of Saturday nights.
All right. Yep.
So we are streaming on Twitch Mondays and Fridays now.
Totally forgot about that. But yeah.
At least for the next month or so, then we will talk about what we got to do then. But with jobs coming up and everything, we have an opportunity to hang out with our family every Saturday night now instead of Friday night. So we're going to do cousin night on Saturday instead of Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it a little bit easier for us to see everybody again and hang out and chill.
Yep.
So
Yep. Enjoy the last little bit of summer.
Yeah. So mark your calendars. Your boys B&B will be on stream on Friday nights, and this isn't a permanent change as of yet. We'll find out a time that works a little bit better during the school year with everything. But for the next month at least, we will be streaming on Twitch every Monday and every Friday now. Podcast still comes out on Thursday, so that doesn't change. We're just flipping Saturday to Monday, or Saturday to Friday. There it is. Lol.
Right. Yep.
It's fun. Come chill with us. Yesterday we played some Cuphead. And now on Mondays we started the Dark Picture games of Man of Medan.
Yeah, those are going pretty well, too.
Yeah. Stream's been
Enjoying
fun. Like we said, we moved up to Twitch affiliate. So now we're grinding for partnership. We're switching some things up on TikTok to see if we can get that going again. TikTok has been absolutely atrocious. So
shitting the bed.
it's literally been a
Little
waste of
talk.
my time.
Yeah.
So
Pain in
hopefully
the
we can
ass.
switch some things up. Some things switched up in the Discord as well. So don't forget to join us there. Coming up on 100 members in that Discord. Y'all are
Heck
missing
yeah.
out. Come chill with us.
Yeah, remember there's always the link in the description, too. You can hit that and join us if you haven't already.
Yeah, come find us over there and come chill with us on Twitch and keep the fight alive, guys. B&B's doing good.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, we can go ahead and wrap up tonight's podcast episode. Thank you so much for listening and chilling and vibing with your cousins. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. And remember, boys and girls, it's comedy. Chill. Quit being a fucking pussy.
Relax.
Quit acting like Bert.
Don't be an ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be a pussy.
exactly.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next stream or the next podcast episode. Until then, ta-ta for now. See ya.
See you, bye.